YouTube. And we're going to get on with the show. We're on time today, you guys. Good morning, YouTube, and good morning, TikTok. You're watching live with LWL, Lindsay with love. Today is Friday, March 14th, 2025, and I'm here to raise the frequency of the planet, and I do that by reminding you how freaking powerful you are. You are an energetic being, and you use your energy, that is natural to you, by the way, to actually create your reality. Now, how do you do that? Well, first you've got to release your limiting beliefs. You've got to reprogram the subconscious mind a little bit. Don't worry. It's not hard to do. It just takes some consistent effort, and once you do, you will win in every single area of your life. If your fingers are free, please help a girl out. Go like this. All four at one time. Boom, 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 boom. Really fast, really fast, really fast. Please, it helps TikTok tell people I am here. I have 31.5 thousand followers. It tells those people I am here. We are alive. We are thriving under the energy of the full moon lunar eclipse. OMG, you guys, did you see the moon last night? I didn't. I missed it. I'm bummed out, you guys. I am, because I was awake and I was staying awake and I was staying awake and then I fell asleep. And then I woke up and it was already too late. No. That's how it felt. Thank you guys for the share, for all the likes. I appreciate it. It's a thing. It's like a fun game. Get the confetti. Make your fingers go as fast as you can. VIP Catherine is in the house. Good morning, VIP Catherine. Thank you for teaching me that. Kate, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the gift. All right. Good morning, Brenda. Welcome. Thank you for sharing the live, VIP Catherine. I still need to figure that part out to explain to people, but thank you. Good morning, Sarah on YouTube. Holy cow, you guys. The people that were inside of the Manifesting Club last night, whoa. All I know is I woke up feeling like a whole new person. I was like, oh, hell yeah. It's on. It's literally on. You cannot stop me. We are going for it. I'm so hyped up about my 6-month transformation. I've been doing my work. I've been journaling it out. And I'm super excited. I'm just super excited to be able to, thank you for the manifesting hands, VIP Deborah. I'm super excited to be able to, in 6 months, come back live on this TikTok and be like, hey guys, remember 6 months ago, Lindsay, this is what she has accomplished. I can't wait. I'm very excited. Let's see what happens. All right. And VIP Deborah, we did miss you last night. I was wondering where you were, but that's okay. It sounds like you had an amazing, amazing night. And just check the replay out. VIP Aaron is in the house. Good morning, VIP Aaron. Man of Word says, I'm the creator of the new ChatGPT Croak. Okay, interesting. Well, I'm glad that you created a new one. Oh my goodness. Okay. VIP Jules is in the house. All right, let's go. Today we are going to talk about getting right with our own energy. Why? Because most people are not. I don't know. I was tired of talking about Neville Goddard. VIP Jules, thank you for the heart me. I was tired of talking about Neville Goddard and I thought, let's do something different. So it's going to be a little bit of Jim Rohn. Again, he's now in my YouTube vortex, and it's going to be a little bit of Lindsay mixed in. And I think we can start with a couple of exercises. One we did yesterday, but we're going to take it to another level. I also posted it on my TikTok last night. I find it quite interesting. Most people, not you, okay, most people, I think I can say this, like astrology for the funsies, right? Oh, I have Virgo rising and I'm analytical. Most people. But if you are super freaking smart, and I know you are, you know that your energy and you know your astrology is one of the blueprints to your energy, to your success in this lifetime. You are not in it for the funsies. You want to know what the energy is every single week because you are going to use that energy very logically, very methodically to win at life. Yeah? Yeah? Can I get a hell yeah? So we're going to learn a little bit about that today. Thank you for all of the Okay, let's see. You guys, can we not spam the comments, please? That would be helpful. And if you continue to, I'm going to continue on. Okay, VIP Aaron, we missed you last night. Yes, I needed this. Self-love Sasha says. Monet says, yes, girl. VIP Jewel says, hands in the air. Okay. Wave them like you just don't care. I put my moon water. Oh, I left it in my kitchen. Okay, that's okay. I'll drink it later. I put my moon water out last night. Life is good. Let's go. Okay, so VIP Deborah is going to tell me to breathe, so we're going to do that now. Deep breath in through the nose, belly nice and full. letting it go. Thank you for the follow. Dating and relationship coach. VIP Aaron says, same. I was helping my kid get ready for a second interview. We weren't done and I couldn't rush it. That definitely takes precedence and I just have such a good feeling about it. Second interview, that's amazing. I'm so happy for that. Ooh, oh, I like that. Thank you, VIP Tools. All right, let's go. Let's go. Yesterday we did this. We got a little bit of answers. So let's try it again. Let's close our eyes. We're going to start right off strong, okay? We're going to close our eyes. We're going to think about an area of our life. Think about all areas of your life. Some are thriving. Some maybe need a little bit of an oomph, a little boost, okay? And in the area of life that needs a little love, a little bit of energy, a little bit of a boost, I want you to go through your days, the past months, the past weeks, the past couple of days, and take note of every single time you spoke or thought about that area of your life that you wish was better. Okay, I'm sorry, but you gotta go because you're just spamming at this point and this is not what we're doing. Okay, now that you know what you were saying and thinking about it, if those energies were in the energy of complaining, of kind of saying the same story over and over, you're in a loop, you're looping. By the way, don't call yourself out. You know it's you. If it's you, it's you. Who cares? This is an awareness practice. This is an awareness exercise. Now you know what loop you're in. Let's take it to the next level. Have you done anything about it? Have you taken any physical action to release yourself from the loop? Action. Now, action, I don't want to even give like journaling and like gratitude as an action. Meditation, I want like action. Have you, say the loop is that you have no money in your bank account and you keep talking about how you have no money in your bank account and you're broke and you keep seeing how you have no money in your bank account. What are you doing about it? What are you actually doing? Remembering, like, you guys can open your eyes now if you want. Remember that the energy of your life. Good morning, Kiki Law in on YouTube. Welcome to the chat. I think you've been here before, so welcome back. Remember that manifesting happens when you align your thoughts, your speech, your emotions, and your actions. So we are often accidentally creating realities by having negative thoughts and negative speech about something and not doing anything to fix it. It's enough to just have negative thoughts and negative speech from a negative perspective. From a positive perspective, you got to align, okay? So that's where the trip up happens for a lot of people, is that they're aligning their thoughts and their negative speech, and they're probably having crappy emotions around it. And you don't have to do anything to live that life, right? You don't have to take any action. But if you want to live the abundant life, there has to be action taken. It has to be action taken. All right, let me see what's going on in the chat. You guys, by the way, I blocked this guy, Man of Words, because he was just like spamming random shit into the comments, and I don't like that, and I asked him to please stop, and he didn't. So just FYI, VIP Jules, thank you for the happy Friday. VIP Aaron says, yes, I'm really proud of him. VIP Deborah says, I totally missed it too, so I'm going to go back and listen. Hope it'll work for me. It will. It will. Energy knows no time or space bounds, so trust in that. Thank you, Self-Love Sasha says, you're welcome. Yeah, sending good vibes for sure, VIP Aaron. I have a good feeling about it. We'll send you all the good vibes. VIP Deborah says, I actually noticed this week for Wednesday that I started moving on, doing something I need to get done. Stopped procrastinating. Good job, VIP Deborah. What was it? Do you want to share it in the comments? Good morning, Sarah, in the chat. Manifesting Club members that are also inside the Cosmic Collective, I was loving your little chat last night. You guys, I signed off. I was done for the day. I finally actually feel like back to normal after my travels and the time change, so life is good in my world. So another way you can do that energy audit is grab a piece of paper at any given moment, write down your goal at the top, and then do a quick gut check and be very honest with yourself, right? The more honest you can be with yourself, the better it will be for you to move your life forward. Because you could say, oh yeah, I'm doing all these things to reach my goals. But it's like thinking about reaching your goals is not one of the things. That's like already a given, right? So to say you're just like thinking and meditating on it, it's like, yes, but when you want to manifest to the positive, action is included. When you don't want to manifest and you're just lollygagging around in this stuck cycle of negativity, or maybe even mediocre lifestyle, average, whatever, who cares? Less action is required. You can just be there. You can just be there. How lucky is that? That's why most people are living a very average life, because they don't realize that there is consistent action that must be taken. Now, you don't have to do hours and hours of work every single day. I was thinking about this morning, and then I saw an email come through that I haven't seen in a while. Did anybody else get that Gmail update where now you have all these I shouldn't say stupid, but they've decided to sort your mail for you, and I do not like it, because now I'm missing a lot of things. Before it was just one inbox. Now I have to go through all these folders to figure out where they've sorted it. I don't really love it, but I'm getting used to it. So I saw an email today from my friend Tim Denning, the guy that I really think has a lot of good points. He's a little bit like hard ass, a little bit like, come on, let's get going, let's move our lives along. And he was saying that if you only had 1 hour to change your life every single day, what would you do? And it's so interesting, because this morning, as I was making my coffee and getting my spirulina set up, I was thinking, if you broke down an hour into 15-minute intervals, wow, Lindsay, increments and intervals combined, intervals, you would have what, 4 15-minute sessions. So you could meditate for 15 minutes, you could walk for 15 minutes, you could stare at yourself in the mirror and talk positive things to yourself for 15 minutes, and maybe you could do like something toward your goal, like write. Maybe you're a writer and you want to write a book, and so you write for 15 minutes. Or maybe you are a TikToker, and so you make TikToks every day for 15 minutes. One TikTok every day for 15 minutes. That, when you break them down into 15 minutes, you have 15 minutes in the morning, you have 15 minutes in the afternoon, you have 15 minutes after lunch, and you have 15 minutes in the evening. Every single person does. And if you say you don't, then I would say, look at what you're doing with your time. If you do not have 4 15-minute sections of life that you could do something every single day to consistently to change it. And then boom, you've just hit so many areas of your life. You've just hit health, wealth. You've hit health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and wealth. I would assume one of your goals is like you're going to make more money and you're writing the book for that, or you're creating the TikToks for that, right? So you've got to reframe the mind around like what it actually takes to become really successful. And then it's a nice segue into Jim Rohn, who says, become the person who attracts success. Not go become successful, become the person who attracts it to you. So this is quite interesting. VIP Mel Out is in the house. Okay, let's see. I'm catching up with the comments. For those of you that need help, for those of you that are struggling in the loop, how do you have a plan to get out? That's the question. If you know you're in a loop, you know it's a shit loop, what is your plan to get out? And if you don't have a plan, maybe you need to join the Cosmic Collective or find some friends that are uplifting and inspiring and encouraging and supportive to help you out. Because otherwise you're gonna spin. You're on the spin cycle in the washing machine. It's not a fun place to be, right? All right. Dating a relationship. Okay, Pinky, Silver, Chloe, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. VIP Aaron says, love this. Last year I jokingly said what I would think about if I wasn't constantly consumed by worry or guilt about my fitness, my writing, and my money. My mind would be so open. Well, just spend 15 minutes a day. All right, VIP Deborah earlier said that she noticed this week on Wednesday that she started moving on doing something that she needed to get done about procrastinating. She stopped blocking appointments and let them roll in. Interesting, VIP Deborah. So you're not blocking. So what do you mean by you stopped blocking out appointments? You mean people are just doing walk-ins now? And is it more prosperous? Is that what's happening? Rather than you trying to kind of dictate? Is that what's happening? Write down goals. What am I doing about it? Reassess if it's working. I would reassess every 30 to 45 days. It depends on the goal, right? So like, that's another thing is people think like, oh, I've been doing this for 30 days. My life should have changed by now. It's like, well, it really depends on what you're doing. And it really depends on where you started, right? So I don't know, maybe you need to reassess every 30 days. Maybe you need to reassess every 60 days, but whatever is not working, I wouldn't knee-jerk impulsively change something too fast, but in the same respect, if it's like very obviously not working, like certain things are a really kind of automatic response. Are you posting on TikTok and people are not following you? Are you posting and nobody sees it? That's like obviously something's not working, especially if you say been doing it consistently for like 30 days. It's time to switch something up, right? Maybe it's time to add a call to action, change your hooks, change your settings, whatever, right? So something like that where it's a little bit more interactive and like right away feedback, I would say start to change it up. But if it's like exercise or you're doing some sort of new hair treatment to grow your hair longer, maybe you would wait 60 days to see if it's working, right? Because your body changes slower or your hair grows slower or whatever. So it just depends. Oh, VIP Deborah says, no, I was blocking appointments out so they couldn't book so I could get my taxes done. And then I just thought, no, I'm just going to block them, let them roll in, and wow. Ah! Are they for Reiki? Are they for Reiki? Oh my gosh. Tell me, I want to know. Now I'm so curious, VIP Deborah. All right. All right, let me get caught up. VIP Catherine says you can hit the all mail button. I was not happy about the changes either. The all mail button. Okay. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm missing all my emails now. I was like, I do want to know what's happening at the stores I shop at every day. I do want to know. I don't check that every day, but I do get intrigued sometimes. I do want to know what certain people say to me every day. I do want to know when somebody signs up. Like some things I was missing, like people signing up for the like Cosmic Collective, people signing up because they put it into a whole different folder. I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm missing customers. Like what is going on? VIP Aaron says, so just do the things daily to move things forward. Then there's no question or guilt. Yeah, exactly. You only become guilt. Like I used to really guilt myself. Like, oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. I need to go do this. But all those are kind of like guilt ideas, right? If you want to, and it's like you actually should do it, then yeah, like, okay, if you say something like, my mom always says, I should get up and go do something. And I'm like, why? You're retired. Like, sit on your sofa and read your book if that's what you want to do. And she's like, well, I haven't gotten up in like a couple hours. I should get up and do something. I'm like, do you want to get up and do something? Like wash the windows? Do you? Do you need to? Like, are the windows going to break if you don't wash them right now? And if the answer is no to either one of those, then you're just guilting yourself with the I should. So release the idea of I should. It does not take hours in a day to create a new reality. It takes 15 minutes of consistent focus on one thing every day to shift your life. And then you release the guilt because you're like, it's just 15 minutes. Everybody has 15 minutes. In my transformation inside the Cosmic Collective, you guys, part of it is a 15-minute meditation, which I already do, so that's easy. Getting my steps in, already do that, that's easy. But I know that by doing that, it's still gonna transform my life, right? Because yes, I've been doing it for a long time, but it's still going to transform my body. It's going to give me greater health to get all those steps in. It's going to meditation for the mind, right? And then the other one is a 15-minute thing that I'm doing every single day. And at the end, I'll have lots to prove and show for it. So, new word update. I know, right? Incredible. VIP Mel L's in the chat. Susan, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, that's how I did it all mail. Okay, thank you guys. I'm going to try. Yes, Deborah. VIP Jewel says, I've been spoken to. I feel spoken to. They're for Reiki, for the Aquabed, and the chair. New clients and old clients. You guys. Oh my gosh, VIP Deborah, I'm so freaking happy for you. I don't know which screen to look at because you're on YouTube and you're on TikTok, so I'm gonna look at TikTok because I'm more used to that. I'm so happy for you. I genuinely am. I feel like you followed your heart, you broke through some fear barriers, and now you are receiving paying clients for something that you did not know exactly how to do, or you knew how to do, but perhaps weren't necessarily ready, prepared, whatever. You knew how to do it before, but now you're doing it in legit real time, getting paid for it. I love that. Like, hell yeah, honestly, hell yeah. That's what life is all about. I loathe the email. VIP Aaron says, my sister asked if I saw an email she sent me, and I said all emails must come with a text. I don't loathe it. I just unsubscribe often. VIP Deborah says, I did that last night. I felt so guilty missing, then I thought I was supposed to miss it for some reason. Aaron, Bo Barron, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Yes, Deborah. VIP Aaron says, congratulations. Aaron, or Deborah, to VIP Jewel says to you, yeah, you know what? When you explained your day in Discord, I was like, you had a perfect day. You had abundance flowing to you. You got to spend time with your friends, your partner, have a nice dinner. Like, it's okay, right? It's okay. You were living in the moment. Good morning. I'm doing great. How are you, Mama Peg? I'm always great, though. You can't catch me on a bad day, honestly. All right, Charlize, welcome to the chat. VIP Charlize, welcome. All right, so Jim Rohn says, become the person who attracts success. Perhaps that helps you shift your mentality. You don't have to become some successful person. You just get your energy right and you start attracting that shit to you, right? You pay attention to the weekly horoscope that I put out. You say, okay, I'm Cancer rising. This week, I'm resetting some part of my mind. Saturn is going to help me reset my mentality in some area. And in the next year, because I did this reset, I'm going to transform some big area of my life. It's around my marketing skills. It's around my communication, my intellectual pursuits. Awesome. Okay, I'm Cancer rising. The new moon has me Cancer, Leo, Virgo. I'm like, where am I? The new moon has me releasing, oh wait, maybe I messed up on the Saturn part. The new moon has me releasing energy all around my speech, my negative thought patterns. The sun and Saturn is helping me reset some area of my life around my abundance, my expansion, higher wisdom, getting information far and wide. Saturn is still in Pisces. Anyway, you get my point. You figure out what your rising sign is. Go watch that video. Watch them every week and use the energy. Like, I'm giving you helpful tips on really what to do. And if you were to do it every single day, you would expand out your whole life. You are energy. You really are. So you set up your energy to attract success to you. Easy peasy. Tony's in the house. Hey, Tony. Good morning. He says the first thing you have to do is take full responsibility for your life. Full. 100. 100. One time, a couple of years ago, maybe 4 years ago, I was really down and out. You guys know, I was like insecure. I was like, my other business wasn't working. I was annoyed. I was like complaining all the time. And then my partner was like, when are you going to stop being a martyr? And I was like, what? Did you, like, whoa. I could not believe he said it to me, but thank God he did. Thank gosh he did. God, source, universe, creator. Thank you. Right? Because he's like, nobody's coming to change your life, Lindsay. Like, nobody's coming to save you. I can't do it. Your sister can't do it. Like, you have got to get it together. Now, he didn't say all those things, but he said that one sentence to me, and that's what I started thinking. I was like, oh my gosh, this is how I'm being perceived as a whiny little brat? Ew. I don't want to be perceived that way, number one. And number two, I now realize that it is my life to live. Nobody can live your life for you. Nobody can come save you. None of it, right? Be your own hero. Yep, exactly. I've been making TikToks about it. I have another one lined up, but it's basically like, you are your own hero and you are your own villain. You get to choose which one you're going to be. You're going to be the villain of your own story, or you're going to be the hero. And by the way, you can't be the hero while simultaneously being the villain. Oh, that's nice, those little stars. Thank you, VIP Charlize. VIP Deborah says, please thank your partner for me because you're just wonderful. You have blossomed and helping everyone. I'll be like, hey, my VIPs wanted me to say thank you to you. He'll be like, oh, okay, yeah. No, I'm just joking. He's actually really humble. So VIP Catherine says, I love the blunt honesty from your partner. Sometimes you just need a wake up call. Yeah, exactly. He was like, do you actually want this or not? Because you're saying you want it, and then you're like whining about it. And you say you want it, but then you don't work on it. And you say you want it, but like nothing is happening. And I was like, that's super valid. Thank you. Also, I think the best partners are the ones that are always like helping each other grow and expand. So I think that's why we fit so well together, because like when he's a little bit down and out, I'm like, hey, is that really the attitude we want to have about this? And then when I'm like, and he's more like tangible, like practical, action oriented, and I'm more like, you are jacking up your energy right now. So it's really nice. It's like really helpful. Tough Love has been really speaking to me lately. Yeah, you know, it's tricky because in one sense, I'm mindful of my words because I don't want to hurt anyone or trigger anyone. But in the same sentiment, sometimes you need to be triggered, but not just triggered. You need to sit with that trigger and say, why am I so pissed off about what that person just said? Why am I so pissed off about what that person just said? Is it because there's some part of me that it is resonating with that as like a hard truth in my life right now? And if that's the case, then eventually you will probably thank that person, right? Eventually. Maybe not today, but maybe after a couple of months of like reorganizing your schedule, restructuring your energy and all those things, you'll say, oh my gosh, thank goodness I heard that when I did, because now my whole life is different because of that, right? All right. What's his sign? He's actually Cancer, Cancer sun. But Virgo rising and Aquarius moon. So there's that. Aquarius moon. which makes him so good at what he does. VIP Deborah says, sometimes I can't believe what Mark says to me, but then it slaps me in the face, and he's correct. These men out here, right, VIP Deborah? It's like, hey, excuse you, but then it's like, okay, I love you. Catherine says, it's the only kind of partner I want, constantly stimulating each other's growth. Yeah, exactly. That would be the slap in the face. Like, why is that hitting me so hard? Because you need to work on it. Exactly. Neats, Lunar Goddess. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Beautiful hair. Thank you for that. Wow, so interesting. VIP Catherine is laughing at VIP Deborah. Interesting combo. Yeah. He's brilliant, by the way, you guys. He's brilliant. I will brag about him forever and ever. He's brilliant. Okay. So the next time you complain about something, we kind of just did this exercise, rather than sending out negative energy with your voice, which is you complaining about something, rather than taking that route, stop yourself. Oh my gosh, I was almost going to complain about that thing. Stop yourself. And then say, do I have a right to complain about this? Do I have a right? If you complain about something that you are constantly doing by choice that you don't like, do you have a right to complain about it? I don't know. I would say, why are you still doing it? Why don't you change it? Jim Rohn gives the example of a young guy who was in a seminar or something. The young guy was like, I really hate my job, my boss, my this, my that. I just don't like it. I don't like it. And he was like, well, what are you doing about it? And the guy was like, the young kid was like, oh, huh, nothing. Well, hello. Thank you, VIP Jules, for the night star, right? Hello, right? You have permission is granted for you to change the things in your reality that you do not like. There you go. If somebody hasn't given you the permission, I have. Mel L says, VIP Mel says, another 12-hour seminar day. Gotta go. Oh my gosh. Well, enjoy your 12-hour seminar. It sounds like a little bit of mental torture, but I hope you get a lot out of it. Love, this full moon made me sad. Well, it's meant to release and heal you, so maybe you have to get sad before you can get glad, right? The full moon, especially in Virgo, you guys, this full moon energy, and it's still lingering, it's still happening, is, yeah, have a great weekend, Mel. We'll see you inside Discord. The full moon energy is in Virgo. Virgo, the healer. Some area of your life has to heal. So healing isn't always easy, but it's way amazing on the other side, right? The rewards are just astronomical. Astronomical. Very emotional. Is it me, or it just depends on your energy. I woke up feeling like amazing. Capital A. Capital all letters. Okay. So he says, if you want to attract success, not become a successful person, if you want to attract success to you, he says you need to define it for yourself. We talked about this the other day. How, like, are you trying to live up to some like weird societal standard around what success is? Like, are you only going to be successful if you're like Kim Kardashian status? Are you going to be only successful if you follow what your parents wanted you to do, even though you are miserable? And he gives the example of a woman who was seemingly successful in a high-paying corporate role, and she was miserable in her life and really kind of just defeated and exhausted. And he was like, oh, well, like, what do you always think about? And she's like, always wanted to open a bakery or something. I can't remember. Oh, a little bookstore. She wanted to open a little bookstore. And he was like, yeah, she's unfulfilled. Like, is success to you money or success fulfillment? Or is it both? For me, it's both. I want money and I want to feel fulfilled, and I feel fulfilled by empowering you, and then I receive money by empowering you. See how that works? It feels really good. So it can be anything, but you have to define it for yourself. And until you define it for yourself, you're probably going to be a little bit tension, a little bit friction in whatever you're doing, because you're marching along to the beat of somebody else's drum. You're on your parents' path. You're on your brother's path. You're competing with your sister on some weird path. Like, I don't know what you're doing, but let's see. What should you do? Love, you can go do some journaling. You can go outside and get some fresh air. You can touch some grass, touch a palm to a tree, take a salt bath, take a nap, drink some water, listen to some happy songs. Anything that is not negative is what you could do. It's like when people listen to sad songs when they're sad. And then they just keep listening to more sad songs. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Stop listening to the sad song. You gotta listen to the happy songs so you flip the energy. But process your energy, of course, as always. Process your feelings. VIP Deborah says, maybe that's why you dreamed about me, healing by touching. Now I'm walking around touching Mark, and And just as I said that, a Crohn's commercial came on the TV. I forgot to turn it off too to make it true. Ooh, interesting. Sasha says, this full moon helped me release a huge block in my life. I realized I've been carrying ancestral wounds of physically and emotionally abused women. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so happy for you. Holy cow. Yeah, that's a big one. It's very Virgo energy, right? Service to others, pets, Virgo energy, the day-to-day routine, the healer. So we're meant to heal. Virgo energy, the perfectionist. We're meant to be learning to go with the flow with this energy. Not being so bogged down by every little nitty-gritty detail, realizing not a single human is perfect. Not even robots are perfect, you guys. Sometimes they mess up. You ever see those videos of the cars in some, I think it's like San Francisco or something, and they're in the parking lot and they're all like running into each other because they're like robot cars? Like, even robots mess up. So like, let's release perfectionist tendencies because that's just crazy town. There's no point in that. There is no point in that. VIP Cinnamon is in the house. Welcome back to the chat. Gabby, welcome back, my friend. Sasha says, I'm still doing the work, but oh my gosh, I never knew I had that under the surface. Yeah, of course. And then it hits you and you're like, oh my gosh. And then you get excited because you're like, I could be the one to change the trajectory of my entire family. I could be the one. How powerful is that? And not only that, but when you heal yourself, you heal future, you also heal past. You do heal past because it's all energetically connected. I don't know. I feel like I want to be like the generational trauma breaker of every single thing in my family. I'm like, hell yeah, bring it on. What can I do next, right? Now, remember, that doesn't mean you have to go around telling other people how to heal. That just means you heal yourself. The second you heal yourself, boom, you won. And you've already hit all those other energies. It's not up to you to it's like, you know, like the people, like we're not knocking on doors around spirituality. We are standing in an energy and eventually people feel that energy and they want to know, hey, you have really good vibes. Hey, I see that you just blew up on TikTok. Hey, I noticed you're helping a lot of people inside your community. How did you do that? That's what happens when you get into a really high vibe. You don't have to go shouting out of the rooftops. You just stand in your energy. People want to talk to you, right? The other day we went over to a little outdoor restaurant and a little girl ran right up to me and she was like, can I pet your dog? And I was like, whoa. And then I thought to myself, I'm in really high vibes because that little kid came out of nowhere sprinting toward me and my little dog. And I was like, yeah, of course. There's like, you'll know when you're in a high vibe. People are going to smile at you. They're going to want to talk to you. They're going to compliment you on things. They're going to tell you their secrets. They're going to, like, you're going to know, right? So you don't have to do anything. You just have to heal yourself. Good morning. Fully Chanel, I think is how you say it. Love, love, love this live. Well, Sasha, thanks for being back. VIP Deborah says, that's me, 100% Virgo. VIP Aaron says, I've said it before, but thank you for reading comments. Mopping this AM, so hands-free. Oh, you're mopping. I was like, mopping? For real, mopping. Okay, I love that. You know what? I don't dislike mopping or vacuuming, but my man likes to vacuum, so I'm like, yeah, go for that. He doesn't like to fold laundry, but I do, so that's like our little trade-off. But we bought a little robot vacuum. We run it like every other day. He's like really loves it. He loves that thing. We also have the vacuum, not just the mop, but the vacuum is, it's kind of silly because our house is so, we bought it because we were living in a big house in Las Vegas, and I was like, there is no way I'm mopping and vacuuming this house. I'm not doing it. So I was like, you better figure the situation out. And so we got those little robots and he's like obsessed with them. Oh, let's see. Jen, I love seeing your beautiful face. Well, thank you for being here. That was super sweet. Thank you for the rose, cinnamon, VIP cinnamon. Melly Mel. Melly Mel. I was thinking about you the other day. Melly Mel Plants, right? Melly Mel, Melly's Plants. Is this the same person? Did you change your handle? Am I going crazy? Hey y'all, hey Cinnamon. Greetings, Sonari the Mystic. I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome to the chat. Jen, yes, me too. Lindsay is such a light. You guys are so sweet. VIP Jewel says, you totally just confirmed something that I wrote in my manifestations. For those inside the Cosmic Collective, I loved the last couple of days. We've been vibing in the Discord. Like there's been lots of happenings. There's been lots of sharing. I love that. So keep it going. You're going to continue to transform as you keep hanging out and vibing with each other and sharing your goals and your desires. Writing them down. There's something very special about putting your desire on a piece of paper, even if it feels so freaking scary. Instantaneous energy, boom, into this reality. What have you done? You have used your energy, you've taken your thought, and you've put it onto something tangible. You're already starting to bring your desire down into reality. This is nothing I wanted to talk about today, but we're going with it, you guys. Jen says, yes, and the info feeds my soul. Well, thanks for being here. Superwoman, thank you for the rose. VIP Catherine says, my Scorpio rising hates me constantly being seen, but I know they need my light. Yeah, you know, I was thinking about that. There's certain things I've had to overcome too, right? You just have to, like, if you really want something, you're going to have to push yourself out of the comfort zone. Jim Rohn says, he says, he says, let's see, there, it's like number, I don't know. He says number 11. He says, you got to keep growing by learning, stepping out of your comfort zone, learning new skills, facing your fears, admitting your weaknesses, and experiencing mistakes. Because there's no such thing as a mistake, and every single person fails because failure is a part of success. Failure. I don't even coin it as failure. It's not failure. It's just the learning process, right? Learning. Yes, so you're learning today. I am. What have you learned? I've learned that this thing I tried did not work. Okay, so what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to try something different. Oh, I see. Okay. Like, very simple, right? So, Catherine, I totally feel you. I think that was my nervousness around going live on TikTok at first. My moon is in the 12th house, you guys. This is very private. Like, I'm like, this is Lindsay's world, and like I'm very much like, who is privy to it? You guys know that, and that's why I block people really fast. And I'm just like, it is what it is. Now, I didn't let it be a hindrance. I didn't say, okay, this is going to stop me, but I do recognize that there are things we have to overcome. So yeah, the Scorpio rising energy for sure. But if you were to look at the Scorpio rising from the most abundant side, Scorpio energy is some of the most powerful and magnetic energy in the zodiac, and you have it as your rising sign, which means people perceive you as powerful, as magnetic already. There's not much you have to do. You just have to stand in your highest frequency, right? Super cool. VIP Aaron says, we bought a robot this winter, but with 2 big shedding dogs. Oh, I see. Womp womp. Oh my gosh, I saw the chatter last night as I was going to bed. I missed so much. We'll catch up today. That's okay. I did too. I didn't read it. I saw it right before bed, and I was like, I can't respond to this right now. Energetically, I was like, I'm going to go to sleep, and in the morning is a new day. Roan, R-O-H-N, Bex. Scorpio rising 2, Sasha says, Superwoman, thank you for the follow. For those of you that are interested in changing your lives and you feel very stuck and you do not have the support that you need, you do not have somebody that is inspiring you every single day, you are like, what do? I don't even know what my energy is. I don't even know how to start to change my mind, change my thoughts. Then either find some friends, new friends, it sounds like, a friend, hang out with me, and take it a step further and join inside the Cosmic Collective. Right now it's only $49 a month, and as soon as you enter, you get access to a Discord where everybody is hanging out and living their best lives. We're transforming inside of there. You get access immediately to multiple spiritual energetic lessons. You get access to twice a month spiritual Q&As with me and the group, and you get access to a monthly group energy healing. All of it when you join for $49 a month. But remember, nobody can change your life. So what you are going to get out of the group is what you put into the group. You get what you give, right? You get what you give. That's why people are super successful. Do you notice how successful people are? Like, Tony Robbins has wrote so many books. You can get so much of his content on YouTube and whatever else. I don't know why I picked Tony Robbins. I just think like he's like, everybody knows Tony Robbins, right? Mel Al is at a Tony Robbins conference right now. Yet he still makes a crap load of money after giving all his knowledge away for free. People still want to be in the room with him. You get what you give. The second that you can get right with that, boom, you're winning. All right, VIP Catherine says, once I take one step, that Leo sun comes out, roar! We need to fail, Charlize. VIP Charlize says, I'm a Taurus, Cap, Moon, Sag, Rising. I feel that. Damn, Skippy. What? I missed the Skippy part. That's cute, though. VIP Deborah says, and all of our lives are changing. Thank you, Lindsay. You got it. Thank you to yourself. You guys, I'm just like, I'm here along the way to like remind you of the power that you have, remind you of your capabilities, but thank yourself, really, honestly. Thank yourself. I'm grateful that my partner said that I was being a little whiny brat. I'm grateful for that. But I'm also really grateful for myself for saying, okay, Lindsay, it's time to like get out of this space because this is not cute. And I want to be cute. Sasha says the universal law of give and take is so powerful. Yes, it is. It's one of the major laws I live by. I remember I had a business coach that was like, you can give away your best knowledge for free. You can give it all away and people still want to work with you. And I was like, that is wild. And I was so scared. I was like, I don't know about that, but I'm proving it out. So it's true. It's true. But it's challenging when you're just starting out because you want to be successful and you likely value your success around the money that's coming into you, rather than my success is how many lives have I impacted today? 28, earlier there was 40, 29, you know, some of the same lives over and over again. Jules, thank you for the garland headpiece. But if you view your success as your, like once again, he says you have to define your own success. For me, it is number one, have I helped people? Every single day have I helped somebody? Oh, my sister-in-law is popping off. She's sending me so many notifications. Are you helping people? That's one of my success rules. Have I helped somebody today? Yes. Okay, then it's been a successful day. Do I feel fulfilled by that? Yes, then it's been a successful day. Have I gotten into flow state? That's one of my successful like moments for the day. Have I gotten into flow state? Because I love to get into flow state. Yes. Okay, then it's been a good day. Have I made some money? Yes or no? I don't know. Maybe. Some days, yes. Some days, actually almost every day, yes. Because I'm always making money on TikTok, so yes. This is successful. I always have successful days. That was me trying to help you make you extra cute. That's so sweet. Beauty Deborah says, you're not only cute, you're beautiful inside and out. You guys are so cute. You guys are cute too. Yeah, beautiful. You know, I just say it kind of like lighthearted. All right, let's keep going. 9:42. It's 9:42 where I live. All right, let's see. He says, we talked about this earlier. He says, take action toward the goals every day. Stay consistent and disciplined by taking small actions each day. If you put a goal out and then you have like all these complexities in your plan, you're likely going to, one, miss a step or burn out very quickly or just be like overwhelmed by your own plan, or all three. So that's why every time we're inside of the Cosmic Collective, I'm like, let's keep it very simple. Pick one thing, keep it very simple, keep it very simple. Once you get good at that one thing, you can start to collect some data. You've got data now. Now you can say, is this one thing that I've been doing for the last 30 days consistently working? Okay, maybe it's not. What do I need to change? Okay, now I'm gonna do it again for 30 days. It's simple, right? So he says, pick a small goal, take consistent steps each day, small actions, while trusting you'll eventually reach your goal. And then he gives the example, I can't remember what he gave, but I like to use the example of writing a book because I think most people think it's a daunting task. For me, for a long time, I thought it was a daunting task, but now I've changed my mind about that. I think it's gonna be pretty easy. A lot of people write books, so I feel like if everyone else can do it, so can I. But say I wrote one page every single day, in 6 months I would have 182.5 page book if I wrote one page every single day. Now, of course, you're gonna say, well, you need to edit and this and that. Okay, fine. You win. It's a 175-page book, right? Either way, who cares? It's a book. I wrote a whole book. What if you wrote a page every single day? Maybe you wrote 2 pages every single day for a year. That's a big-ass book, right? The person didn't say, you must write for 1 hour every single day. The person said, I'm gonna write 1 page a day. 1 page, it seems so easy. Get into flow state, write it. Boom, done. Don't overthink it. You're done. You did what you needed to do. It was a successful day. Then the next day you sit down, you write your page, boom, done. You go do what you want to do for the rest of the day. It was a successful day. Check. I win today, right? That's the framing that you can just start to work on to program yourself to success, to attract success. And you already totally know who someone who proofreads for a living, just saying, yeah. And then you use your network to win. He goes on actually later on to say, he says, your network is, he says, your network determines your net worth. We've all heard this. You're going to end up like the 5 people you spend the most time with. We've all heard this. And then he goes on to say, so you need to really assess who you're talking to every day. What are the conversations? What music do you consume? What entertainment do you consume? What TikToks are you consuming? Are they petty? Are they drama filled? Are they low vibrational? Are they constantly cussing? Are they listening to like really low vibe music in the background? Like that, I'm not judging you. I'm just letting you know that is going to deplete your energy. It's going to weaken your manifesting power. You want to be as strong as you can so you can attract your success to you. So you become mindful of that. And he says, get a mentor, but recognize the situation you have with a mentor, which is a give and take, being respectful of the mentor's time. If you're there really wanting to learn, you take the mentor's advice. He says, and if you don't want to do like one-on-one mentorship, you get into a community like the Cosmic Collective, so that you spend time with other people that hold you accountable, that are in the same headspace as you, which is they want to better themselves. Doesn't mean that every single person inside is right where they're hoping to be, but they're there with a goal of becoming better. A lot of people are just flopping around in life, you guys. They're very directionless, wandering willy-nilly. Like, oh. 10 years goes by and they're like, holy shit, like, what have I done? I'm just here. Like, what have I done? And then they start to think, oh my gosh, I'm running out of time. Oh my gosh. Like, we don't have to be that person. You can choose today not to be that person by becoming focused. Which another thing he says about these small actions every day, especially for the people that are struggling with focus, right? I know I have some of those in my group, and I know I attract that type of energy sometimes. So if you struggle with focus, that's why 15 minutes a day is reasonable. If I said focus for 1 hour, you might freak out. You'd be like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do that? But if I said, can you focus for the next 10 to 15 minutes on this task? You might think, I think I can do that. I think I can do that. And you don't have to do all the tasks in a row. You do 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes when you feel like it later in the afternoon. Olona. I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. They are ships lost at sea. VIP Jewel says I'm on Witch Talk, so that's most of what I watch. More high vibrational spiritual people. Posting about how to improve your life. Yeah, exactly. Witch Talk is my favorite. You guys are cute. VO2 Max 68, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Beck says, so true. When we get updates on the hostages, I get exhausted. Maybe it's also me sending them love. Yeah, I just don't watch the news. Nothing good. When's the last time you've seen anything happy on the news? Ever. It's just negative programming. Negative programming to keep you in fear, to keep you stuck in a low vibrational state, away from your dreams, living a miserable average life. Okay. I'm smarter than that. Yeah, I'm smarter than that. Okay. It's 9:48, you guys. Let's see if there's anything else I want to say. He talks about persistence. It's really important. We know this. He says persistence is really just the ability to keep going even though you've faced setbacks. That's persistence. So cultivate that. Anything, by the way, that comes from the mind, and the mind is our subconscious programming is what creates our reality. So everything can be cultivated. You can cultivate faith, patience, persistence, trust, forgiveness, happiness, joy, prosperity. It can all be cultivated. What does that mean? It can be grown. You can build it, right? So that's really empowering to know that you can create that, especially faith, trust, patience, persistence. Druzy Moon, which I think is how you say it. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Can't watch news at all. Yeah, same. Yeah, VIP Jewel says, if it's a need to know. Yeah, I don't know. TikTok told me there's some big storm coming my way. I was like, oh, okay, well. We're on information overload, so you have to be mindful about the information you're consuming. All right, you guys, let's get going. For those of you that are interested in changing your lives, we are doing a 6-month transformation inside the Cosmic Collective. But even if you don't jump in and do that, you will change your life, because there are so many energetic lessons around fear, confidence, worthiness, understanding where your limiting beliefs are holding you back, maybe understanding limiting beliefs you didn't even know you had. You guys, I'm this close to finishing creating my course. Oh my gosh, I've been working on it and I'm just like, just finish it already, Lindsay. Then I have to do some testing of it, and I'm going to be intelligent about when I launch it, because Venus is in retrograde. It's not the best time to be launching anything that has to do with me wanting to make money. So I will launch it likely around mid-April, so stay tuned for that. Have a great weekend to those on YouTube, and to all my VIPs that are here on TikTok. We're going to switch over to VIP only live. Can I post a book tour, like my favorite books now? Yeah, my favorite books now? Oh, geez. Yeah, I have a list of all the books. I just never posted it. Yeah, I can do that. I'll figure it out. Maybe, Sasha, we can talk about that on Monday. I'll find a way to post it on my, my website or something. I'll put it on my website, I guess. Some way, somehow. How about that? All right, you guys, YouTubers, have a great weekend. I'll see you guys back here on Monday or inside the Discord if you're part of the Cosmic Collective. If you're not, then check out my bio. You might want to join. Bye, Sarah. I'll see you on Discord in a bit.